this latest attack was said to have occurred despite the security presence in the vicinity as well as in other critical parts of Plateau State. How do you relate with that?
I want to differ with those who have the assertion that the attack occurred in the presence of security. The villages that were attacked were at the fringes of this local government. They were at the mountain, close to the mountain top. Everybody knows they were very far from where the nearest checkpoint is in Bokos and the Mango local government. We have to be very fair to the security agencies. I'm not trying to go brief for them, but I think because I know better, because I know how the operation works, I always sympathize with them and urge them to do more. What the security, what the community needs to do, one is to rid itself of criminal elements among them. We have a lot of criminals in these communities who go about rustling cattle, who go about destroying farms of the farmer, and also rustling cattle of these herdsmen. The community knows them. The community should look out for them and report them to relevant security agencies to forestall this kind of mindless attack from these mindless terrorists. So instead of blaming security agencies, they should focus on their problem, focus on what the issues are, focus on what are the primary causes of this conflict. The security agencies cannot watch people being killed. The commander of Bokos was on his heel. He patrolled throughout the night. He engaged the terrorists throughout the night. In fact, the terrains are far. Where this attack took place to the nearest checkpoint, it's not close. These are facts. Apart from them leaving the community, we visited the communities. People also live in that community. The testimony is that the terrains are far. These terrorists look out for soft targets. They look out for areas that is not close to security agencies. They go there and attack. So blaming security agencies is just like leaving the real issue, which is the issue of criminality, which the community knows about, to go and blame security agencies. We cannot continue to pretend. Until we begin to call the speed, we won't get this right. I am sorry I'm being very hard, but we won't get this right until we call the speed. Face the issue of criminality, get this criminal element from our society, report even if there are children who are involved in these criminal activities, and this crisis will be off. Let's stop painting ethnic coloration. Let's not painting some pictures that are not true. The fundamental issues that have to do with this crisis, that cause this crisis, is criminality. And I think we have to face it in most part of the country.
And
even
another
though some
leg,
areas have different issues.
Mr. Ejeh, another leg to that question would be how empowered, quote and unquote, are the vigilantes who operate, because you said these attacks usually happen in the fringes, away from the eyes of the advanced security personnel, so to speak. Now that you've established some form of the problem, you said some of the problems could be that these locals also indulge in criminalities which provoke the responses, the violent responses that we get or hear of, from the other side. So who is there? What is available to stem this recurring violent acts by way of the vigilantes? By way of the vigilantes.
What we should look out critically is how to empower the local vigilante and the community neighborhood watch. We have to empower them. The state government also sent a bill recently to the House of Assembly, I think sometime last year, to empower this vigilante and neighborhood watch. And the state-owned the state-owned funded security operation Rainbow. I think by the time this comes on board properly, the issue will be better off. And my advice to the executive governor of Plateau State, by Tekele Montfan, is to ensure that he's deliberate about the issue of vigilante, because until the military guys get first-hand information from the communities, they won't be able to do much. They need intelligence. They need to nip some of these crises in the bud. They are not magicians, and they certainly can be everywhere. If we expect them to be everywhere in our communities, I think that's a far cry. It's a lie. We can achieve it. It's not going to be achievable. Like I said, the issues of Benue State, I'm sure TVC need to beam its light to Benue State currently. There's a lot of massacre going on in that particular area of Benue State. The people of Apa and Agatu in Benue State, they are under siege currently. Several communities have been sacked. They are not even in their communities. The last time they went to their communities was about 2-3 weeks ago, and nothing seems to be happening in that area. The military guys who are there are understaffed. I don't think they are up to 100 military in that general area. That's very federal road will soon be impassable. So I'm also urging the Benue State government to also focus on the issue of community watch, the issue of vigilance, to ensure that our community watch, our vigilante are actually put in proper perspective where they can handle the issue of intelligence and security. Come to Bokos, the next day after this attack, where about 80 persons were killed, the community member watch engaged the terrorists in a shootout where they killed some of the vigilantes. These vigilantes don't have good rifle. They only have guns to protect their community. I think that's not enough. We have to go to the issue of properly funding and securing this community neighborhood watch.